is how Devin gets the lady. Yo, what is up, y'all? My name is Devin, and today I'm gonna be talking about having a partner, getting a partner, maintaining a relationship while being a transgender individual. That'll be me, myself, and I. I'm a trans person. My partner is a cis, questionably straight female. She claims she's straight. We're not here to talk about my girlfriend's sexuality. I just find it somewhat humorous because she's like my homie as well, and for her, that's like kind of funny. Like, come on, bro, you're not. Whatever. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna leave her alone. I'm gonna stop playing with her. Okay. Before we get into all of that, make sure if you're new here, new as in not subscribed, you go ahead and subscribe. Support me. I would really fucking appreciate it. We just hit 4K. Now we are on the road to 5K. Go ahead and like the video as well, and drop in the comment section down below relationship to help engagement, and that would help the algorithm. Okay, so let's go. Obviously, I have to give you guys a little bit of a disclaimer. Okay, I've been with my girlfriend for 6 years, and that was prior to my transition. I've been out for about 4 years now, and she was with me when I technically identified as a girl. Ew. Okay, she was with me when I still identified as a girl. Okay, so she's been here prior to everything, and a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people think she started dating me after I transitioned. That's not the case. She was dating me before I transitioned, through my transition, and now obviously I am somewhat fully transitioned. Okay, like I said, I had to put a disclaimer out there. She is very fucking easygoing. She's a very chill human being, a very nice, caring, and just simply an easygoing person. Like, she really simply just vibes. Like, she passes every single aspect of a vibe check. I was like, hey, I think it would be awesome if you started working out just for your mental health. And she was like, oh, I don't really want to, but because I trust your opinion. She now works out 3 times a week, you know, just for her mental health and to feel active. She just got her AA, and now she's going on to get her bachelor's, so congratulations to her. She doesn't watch my videos because it got too awkward, you feel me? Besides me just like dick riding my girlfriend, pause. Like I said, she's not anything. She's a cis female, not that there'd be anything wrong with that, but certainly she does not have a PP. I can't really give you guys advice on what to do if your partner is not easygoing. I have not myself gone through that in a relationship aspect. I've gone through that with parents. I've gone through that with only my parents, truly, mostly only my parents. What I can say is how to navigate relationships. When I started testosterone, you guys have heard me say this a little bit, once you start testosterone, the dynamic of your relationship slightly shifts, and you're like, no, like, we're not cis people. Like, I'm not cis. I'm a trans guy, so I know what it's like to come from the other side of the fence. Testosterone shifts your brain chemistry to prioritize things. You feel emotions differently. You like different hobbies. You just like doing different things. Obviously, at your core, you are still the same person, but you do change. Aspects of your personality change. The way that you react to someone speaking to you certain types of way may change. Like before, crazy cat. Like before, my girlfriend would speak to me, I might not have noticed any type of thing, but if she even has a slight tinge of an attitude, I really easily catch on to it now. We're in a relationship and we love each other. You have to tell me how you feel. I'm not gonna read your mind. And before I started T, I was more inclined to try to read someone's mind. I was more inclined to try to, like, you know, say what you want to say, and I'll be here, and I hope you are not mad at me type of thing. And now it's more so like, hey bro, if you're mad at me, I kind of need you to tell me so that I know where I stand. Just more so of like a, what's the word, confrontational sort of thing. And I know that confrontational has like a negative outlook on the word, but in my opinion, it is what you make it. So I think it's more like standing up for yourself. Not that I have to stand up for myself against my girlfriend, but just in the grand scheme of things, like if you are in a relationship that is a little bit more turbulent, you're in a relationship where your partner may be walking all over you and you've just been putting up with it until now, or you're in a relationship with someone who's abrasive and you guys kind of butt heads before testosterone, on testosterone, prepare yourself because you're gonna be butting heads quite a lot, okay? Because my girlfriend and I sort of have a simpatico relationship, and even we butt heads because it's sort of like every once in a while. We've been together for 6 years. We share this apartment together. We see each other every fucking day, okay? So you're gonna butt heads with your partner every once in a while, and that's something to take into what's the word? Something to take into. Ooh, what the fuck am I looking? That's something to take into your brain. That's something to take into account. That's something to take into account. I got it, okay? If you're living with someone, you see somebody every day, maybe you work with them, you're gonna be butting heads a little bit just because you're like, bro, like, I see you all the fucking time, so I wanna fucking choke you, you feel me? But if you argue, if you're constantly getting into bickering things with each other, you're constantly disagreeing on everything, I hate to be negative, but prepare yourself, because either a shift has to happen and they have to understand that you are no longer going to be sort of like a pushover, and you're sort of not going to take things in a very calm manner. Not to say you're going to be exploding, but fam, you're gonna change a little bit, okay? Like, who wears the pants? I know that's like so fucking old to say, like from the 1930s, but that aspect of a relationship never really shifted. And truly, I know it's like everybody says this, but I don't think that's a thing anymore. I think that relationships at this point, even between cis straight people, it's sort of like a partnership. The male and the female both have different roles. They both have different ways to contribute to the household, different ways to contribute to the relationship. I will say that I'm very protective, and I think I was like that before I started testosterone, and very like aware of her surroundings for her. You know what? Like, being in a relationship when you're on testosterone, being in a relationship as a trans person, it is what you make it. If it comes to like dating somebody new, if you make being transgender a big deal, the person that you're getting into a relationship with or dating are going to feel like it's a big deal. You have to just be like, present this thing about yourself. Obviously, you tell them, disclose, hey, I'm a transgender individual. This is who I am. This is who I used to be. You don't have to show pictures or anything crazy like that. Just be like, hey, before I used to be this person and now I'm this person. If they make a big deal out of that, that's like 80 million thousand red flags in a row, and that means go ahead and find the exit door, you feel me? I feel like, okay, I understand. Give people grace, but also give yourself respect, and if they can't respect you, then maybe they don't need to be in your life. I've had some people tell me like my partner still refers to my chest as, you know, the female anatomy, and it's like, get the fuck out of here. We're not playing those type of games anymore, bro. I would say the biggest thing is to not make it a big deal for yourself. If they make it a big deal, they gotta fucking go, you feel me? Being in a relationship as a trans guy, I genuinely just feel like I'm a human in a relationship with another human, and I'm very blessed to be in that situation, and that's the only kind of situation I would ever want to see myself in. I know some people who are in relationships with people who like really care about the fact that they're trans and like sort of fetishize them. Please don't be a victim to fetishization. You know what the fuck I'm trying to say, okay? Because if someone is overly obsessed with the fact that you're trans, that's a big red flag, because it's not really a giant deal to you. It's just how you live your life, so it shouldn't be to them. Bottom line, find somebody who loves you for you. That's so corny, and I feel like a dad right now. If you feel like I'm being a bit of a dad, it's because I'm being a little bit of a dad. But if someone like finds a problem with who you are, and people are like, oh, like I just came out to my girlfriend and she said she's having a hard time getting used to it, and it's like, bro, it's your life. As long as people are working towards it, I feel like it's good to give them grace, but I also feel like they have to acknowledge the fact that they're not the ones, it's not their life. You're living your own life, and they can't be in control of. Me being trans is like 10% of who I am. Honestly, I have so many other things about me. Kind of boring. Like 80% of the rest of my life is about me being like in fitness. I guess that could be that I feel like that would be a deal breaker more so for most people than me being trans. Like the fact that I'm obsessed with bodybuilding and going to the gym and eating healthy and, you know, doing active shit. That is the video, y'all. Hopefully you did find it somewhat helpful. Make sure you find motherfuckers who love you, whether that's friends. Like even being in friendships with people when you're trans can be like, you feel me? But just find people who love you for you, who don't make anything about you a big deal. If you like anime, you know, people are just gonna have to deal with that. You're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it together, okay? So that is the video. If you're interested in one-on-one personal training, meal plans, or training plans, go ahead and hit my business email, devindoescoaching@gmail.com. Make sure to follow me. My Instagram is somewhere over here. Make sure you subscribe. Fucking subscribe. Like the video and comment relationship down below in the comment section. I appreciate you guys. Like I always say, Devin loves you. Devin's a Dawn. And Devin is out of here, boy.